Okay, y'all. So me and my husband was having a conversation today. He's always asking me this fucking question. The same question he always asks me. Am I a flirt? Do I flirt with guys? He don't really care about me flirting with the females, but it's always that one question. Am I a flirt with these guys? Whether online or in life, in real life, I don't fucking know. I don't know. But he did help me to understand the reason behind the question and the reason it's a trigger for him. We did finally have that hard conversation. It brought tears to my eyes. The only reason it brought tears to my eyes, and I said I was gonna start doing more story times. I was on live giving a story time one time, and it was like, "Dang, you got stories for days." And yes, I have some stories for days, y'all. I'm telling you, I will blow y'all mind with the stories and the stuff that I done been through. My God, my God. So back to this story time. So he asked me again today, "Are you a flirt?" Because we was having a normal conversation like any old other day, and then a magical question pop up. I got a question, baby. I got a question. I'm like, yes, daddy. What's the question? Do you flirt? Do you flirt with these guys? So in my mind, I immediately went into defense mode. I went into defense mode because I'm like, there go that question again. And I'm like, why does this question bother? In my mind, I'm thinking like, why does this question bother you so much? Like, why? I mean, so I started explaining the reason why I do flirt. I started explaining it to him. I'm like, baby, I've been this way my whole life. I've always had sex appeal, even before I gained the weight in college with the depot shot. I mean, I was a little skinny mini. If you go look at that little picture of me at the bike ride, I was skinny mini with a tootie booty and some big old. I've always had them. I don't. I'm thinking to myself because I'm always telling him, you can't change me. You can't change me. You cannot change who I am. And I mean, he's so perfect to me. I love everything about him. That man can't do no wrong in my eyes. Yes, we have our moments. Yes, we do have little small arguments around the time of that month for me. But other than that, I don't want to change not every single thing about this man. And to me, in my mind, in my heart, in my understanding, I feel like he's trying to change me. But we had that hard conversation, and it helped me to understand and really open up my world and my mind and my heart to know he's not changing. He's not trying to change me. He's nothing. He don't want to change nothing about me. I understand that part. But at the same time, it brought tears in my eyes, the conversation we was having, because he just started talking and let me know that certain things that I do, certain things about me is a trigger from the way the women had treated him in the past. And there's a reason why I'm wifey and made it to the wifey status, and they didn't. So me being a flirt, I understand now, after 2 long years of him asking me that question about me flirting with men. So baby, I flirt with women too, honey. I flirt with women too. And in my mind, it's not really like flirting. It's just like my demeanor, my personality, who I am. It's a reason why he made it to hubby status too. Have given, I don't know. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you. I've never really given a man of my past the hubby title. It's always baby mama. I ain't got no kids, but it's just always just being like boyfriend, boo thing, you know what I'm saying, all of that nature. But hubby, nah, he's the only man in my life that really, really and truly got that status, that title. So let me go ahead and finish out the video. No, I'm not editing no more. So basically he was just saying that it's like certain things about me that I do that's a trigger for him. He don't want to change it, but he let me to understand and help me to know that people change for themselves, not for other people. They change themselves, maybe possibly to, have a better relationship with other people. I don't know. We didn't really get to finish out the conversation because, our time ran out on the phone call. He's locked up and everything. But he basically helped me to understand that, he don't want to change nothing about me, but, it's just maybe a matter of, I don't know. We're going to have to finish out the conversation one day soon. But maybe, people change in order to better themselves, better their life, and to, have a better relationship with other people. And so I understood it in that way when he explained, because he's very good. He's extremely smart and extremely talented and intelligent to be able to explain something to me where I understand. He's like one of the first people I really listen to in my life and really take heed to the stuff that he tells me and tries to get me to understand and try to apply in my own personal world, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm an individual, I'm a woman at that, and I'm his woman. But long story short, I just want to say that, Change is not a bad thing all the time. And I just told my brother earlier, the boss man, he's the boss man for real. That's until hubby come home. Now when hubby come home, things are gonna be a little bit different for me. And so I basically said, what did I say? That when you start over, change, aka change, when you start over, you don't really start from scratch. You kind of start from experience, especially if you started over something that you don't say you done been down that road. Now, when you're starting new and fresh at something, that's totally different. But when you're starting over, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience, meaning that, you know what I'm saying, change is going to come, is inevitable because the world changes, time goes forward, not backwards. We all know that. But with time moving forward, change is only inevitable. So you can either stay the same or you can change with the world and just, you know what I'm saying, adapt. One thing I've really, really been good at, and people tell me this all the time, and I know it about myself, I'm able to adapt to any situation. What Cardi B saying, her, I can survive in the coldest conditions, aka, Cardi B says, I can survive in the cold. That shit hit me hard because I've been in some situations where I've had to adapt and survive. I'm talking about in the coldest fucking conditions. Anyway, that's my little story time. I don't know if you called it or if it went over your head or if you understood what I was really trying to say. But just change, you know what I'm saying? Change is not a bad thing. And I'm willing because I love my loved ones so much that I'm willing to change myself, not for them. Keyword, this is not for, I'm not changing for them. No, 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 no. I'm changing because I want a better life for me so I can help them live a better life too. You know, we're all in this together. I have a small circle of basically men and little boys and then my mom. And I'm pretty much in my main circle, I'm the only female. Change is inevitable. I like change. I'm not afraid to change. I'm not afraid to start new things and try new things. That's just me. But more of the story, what hubby was trying to get me to understand is that, you know what I'm saying, certain things that I do and say and act and have been doing all my life, it's nothing wrong with trying to change a little bit. Not for him. He made that very clear. He don't want to change nothing about me. He don't want me to change nothing for him or anybody else, but change for myself. And, you know what I'm saying, just want to change to be a better Sharifa so I can live a better life and, you know what I'm saying, have better relationship with my loved ones. I love y'all, and that's story time for today. We're gonna try to do more and more of these, cause like I said, like that follower, supporter, whoever it was that said that in my live, girl, you got some stories to tell us. And so I don't know how often I'll do these story times, but I'll try to, implement them more in my content, cause yeah, story time is good. It feels good. It helps me to get out things that I've been holding in all my life, childhood trauma, and saying stuff that I've been, hurt by in the past by people and people that said they love me, which I talk about all the time in my lives. But it just helps me to just heal. This is my healing. Story time for me is like just a part of my healing journey. Gotta go, y'all. I love you. I gotta cook dinner.